minute.
Hey,
family. Hey,
what's
we're looking a little pixelated, but it's okay.
Yeah.
It's all right. Let me see if I can fix this.
It's on.
Oh, okay.
That is. Is
looking.
it the light? No.
We still looking.
It's me. Am I that bright? Is it because of this one?
Because
I'm brighter than you. Like, I mean, it's shining. Right. Maybe.
I don't know. But anyway, y'all.
They can see us.
Y'all can see us. Shabbat Shalom. Thank you. I mean, not Shabbat Shalom, but Shalom. Thank y'all for your patience. Very much needed. So, welcome, Auntie. I see you, big sister, little sister. And good to see y'all. For real, for real. But with that being said, we still, even though we late, we still gonna make time for y'all know.
Yes.
Welcome everybody to
Story time, story time, story time.
That's right. If you don't know, I'm Bonnie G in the place to be.
Hey.
And like I always say, wherever the Ruach is, I just want to be present, okay? Call my name so I can tell you I didn't scarcely made it in this building, okay? Yes,
I'm
ma'am.
in the building.
I'm in the building, though. I'm in. Safe, okay? And if you don't know who she is, come on, earrings, stick with me. If you don't know who she is, she's none other than, come on, y'all know what I'm looking for. Come on, say it with confidence. Ready? Auntie Shelly on the beat.
Bump.
That's right, y'all know we no longer do it for ourselves, but we do it for the community. Hashtag community minded. Yes, ma'am. Yes, sir.
That's the only way we're gonna make it through.
That's it. No other way. And before we dive into the book of Leviticus, y'all know we're gonna bring y'all the scriptures because that's what we do. All right. So I'm going to bring y'all a good one. Psalms 1. Blessed is the man that walks not in the counsel of the wicked, nor stands in the way of sinners, nor sits in the seat of the scornful. But his delight is in the Torah of Yahuwah, and in his Torah he meditates day and night. And he shall be like a tree planted by the rivers of water, that brings forth his fruit in his season. His leaf also shall not wither, and whatsoever he does shall prosper. The wicked are not so, but are like the chaff which the wind drives away. Therefore the wicked shall not stand in the judgment, nor sinners in the assembly of the righteous. For Yahuwah knows the way of the righteous, but the way of the wicked shall perish.
That's why we don't need to worry about wicked people. They're gonna be here, gone.
Here, gone.
Like the chaff, let the wind blow them away. You don't have to waste your breath blowing them away. Let the wind blow them away.
Absolutely.
Sometimes it ain't even worth it.
It ain't. It ain't.
Just bye.
Guard your peace.
Just be wicked. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And
no.
We were about to, huh?
We was about to, and then we found the scripture.
Yeah, you're right.
Yes.
Father, y'all, we thank you for story time. We pray that you will be in the midst of the story time, that you will give us all revelation and be able to help one another as your word go forth and be read. Father, y'all, just have your way. In Yahweh's name we pray. Amen. Amen. We were sure about to pray too before we started. But we're looking for the scripture. What was I saying? Don't worry.
About the wicked people. We don't need to even worry about them.
Absolutely. Don't worry, y'all. We're going to give you all your time tonight because we ain't got no classes today.
Yeah.
All right. So I do want to say, though, what do I want to say?
Was it about the Sefer?
You're right. You're right. Absolutely. That's exactly what I want to say. So for those of you who don't know, and our reading sounds kind of different, right? It sounds like what? I ain't never heard them words before. You already know it's not you. And I just want to sound like a validation to that. It is not you. It's us. Okay. Because we're reading out of the Sefer. Catch this shine. Catch this shine. All right. Yes. Get it. Model for it. All right. So we're reading out of the Sefer, and we bought this on Sefer.net, not .com, because you will not find it. But you can go to Sefer.net and you can use your Storytime discount and get 10% off because what?
10% is 10%.
All day long, okay? All day long until your clock strike 12. So it don't matter. Get you a millennial edition or get you a solid edition. I don't know. Either way, it's good to have a physical book.
Yes.
Absolutely. You got to have one. But if you can't have a physical book, then you can also go onto your store, your phone store, app store, and you can download the C0ryTim3 app there where it's like $22, maybe $23, okay? Mm-hmm. And you can get that as well. Either way, you already know assignment is understood over here. We got them. All right. That being said, for real, we're going to dive into the chapter.
Yes, we are.
And we're going to talk as much as we can remember because it's been a long weekend. Because I don't even know where we left off. Y'all can tell us where we left off, actually.
I know that we are on chapter 22. We're going to start there. And I know some of the things we talked about is because now the earth is more populated, that he's setting rules on who you can marry and who you can't. Okay. No, you can't be with your mama or your daddy or your mama's
don't be it.
Your brother or your sister, your first cousin, your aunt, your uncle, your dad's wife, your mama. None of that. None of that. No mixing. No mixing. Man can't be with male. Female can't be with male. A donkey can't be with a horse. A horse can't be with a whatever.
Somebody in trouble.
Whatever. Man and woman are not supposed to lie with beasts. And they may sound gross and crazy, but evidently that's what they were doing. I mean, they do it now.
Right.
No shock.
Right. Prepare not to be.
So yes. So and we see that in Leviticus, Yahuwah is just about covering everything.
Yeah, leaving nothing out.
So we be like, oof, what are you gonna say next?
That's hence the word scarcely. Okay, scarcely.
Yes.
About a
yes. But now we understand more that number. 30,000 leave here every day.
53.
53 people are righteous.
Ooh-wee.
He wasn't lying when he said barely or a remnant.
Right. Shalom, family.
So everybody ready?
We ready? What chapter we read?
22.
What verse?
22. We're gonna start at 22 because I can't remember. I had it folded over, but I think it's because we're on 22.
All right, go ahead.
Okay, Leviticus 22. And Yahuwah spoke unto Moshe, saying, Speak unto Aaron and to his sons, that they separate themselves from the holy things of the children of Yisrael, and that they profane not my holy name in those things which they hallow unto me. I am Yahuwah. Say unto them, Whosoever he be of all your seed among your generation, that goes unto the holy things which the children of Yisrael hallow unto Yahuwah, having his uncleanness upon him, that soul shall be cut off from my presence. I am Yahuwah. What man soever of the seed of Aaron is a leper or has a running issue, he shall not eat of the holy things until he be clean. And whoso touches anything that is unclean by the dead, or a man whose seed goes from him, or whosoever touches any creeping thing, whereby he may be made unclean, or a man of whom he may take or whosoever touches any creeping thing, whereby he may be made unclean, or a man of whom he may take uncleanness, whatsoever uncleanness he has. The soul which has touched any such shall be unclean until even, and shall not eat of the holy things, unless he wash his flesh with water. And when the sun is down, he shall be clean, and shall afterward eat of the holy things, because it is his food. That which dies of itself, or is torn with beasts, he shall not eat to defile himself therewith. I am Yahuwah. So I guess they couldn't eat things that a beast ate. So
Oh,
basically, I think he's
yeah.
telling them you can only eat the things that the children of Yisrael bring to you.
Right.
Because remember, they brought him stuff, and then there was some. You're not supposed to be out in the fields anyway.
And hunting and all that.
Yeah. So he says, no, you can't just be going for a walk and go, oh, look, a lamb. It's dead. Let's go have some lamb chops. He said, nope, that is unclean for you.
Mm-hmm.
You cannot do it. So priests had different
roles.
Yeah. So he says, nope, you can't be unclean. And don't, once everything, because remember, they had to make that stuff. So hands had to touch it. And so he said, but once it's hollowed or set apart, don't go approaching it any kind of way.
No.
You got to follow the rules.
Absolutely.
Once, because remember Moshe was told how to make it holy and all with the blood.
Absolutely.
He said, once that is done, it is now set apart, and you have to think differently about it. 9. They shall therefore guard my ordinance, lest they bear sin for it, and die therefore if they profane it. I, Yahuwah, do sanctify them. There shall no stranger eat of the holy thing. A sojourner of the priest or a hired servant shall not eat of the holy thing. So even the holy things they brought in, your servants can't eat this.
No.
I think it was just for them and their immediate family.
Absolutely. Nobody else.
Anybody else working in your house, they got to go to the market.
Right. You got to get something else. Listen, I normally don't eat in front of people without offering, but I literally cannot offer this to you.
Yeah. Sorry. It's to read that. But if, verse 11, but if the priest buy any soul with his money, he shall eat of it. But if the priest buy any soul with his money, he shall eat of it. Okay. And he that is born in his house, they shall eat of his meat. If the priest's daughter also be married unto a stranger, she may not eat of the offering. She may not eat of an offering of the holy things. But if the priest's daughter be a widow or divorced and have no child, and is returned unto her father's house, as in her youth, she shall eat of her father's meat, but there shall no stranger eat thereof. Whoa. So if your daughter gets acting crazy and go marry one of these Canaanites or any stranger, she's not coming to your house to eat. I don't care how old she is.
Wow.
She is not eating of this holy stuff.
Right.
But if her husband died and she don't have any children and she needs to come back to you, then she good. Because your children are supposed to take care of you. So if she was married and she has some kids, it is her kids' responsibility to take care of her.
Gotcha.
Yeah. He done covered everything.
Everything. There's not. Listen, he said, I have no gray area, ma'am.
He really don't. He really don't.
It's either yes or no. I won't even have a maybe for you.
Nope.
Because I'm never indecisive.
Nope. See, yep, you're right. It's either yes or no. You can do it or you can't.
You either gonna do it, yep.
Verse 14. And if a man eat of the holy thing unwittingly, then he shall put the 5th part thereof unto it, and shall give it unto the priests with the holy thing. And they shall not profane the holy things of the children of Yisrael, which they offer unto Yahuwah, or suffer them to bear the iniquity of trespass when they eat their holy things. For I am Yahuwah. For I, Yahuwah, do sanctify them. So he said, if someone accidentally eats it, and trust me, we're talking about Yahuwah. Yeah. You make it tell Aaron that, or one of the priests, oh, I didn't know, but you ain't getting it past Yahuwah. He gonna know.
He'd be like, oh. It wasn't an accident.
He said, if you do it by accident, just offer up this offering and we good.
Yeah.
Well, you good.
Right.
Verse 17. And Yahuwah spoke unto Moshe, saying, speak unto Aaron and to his sons, and to all the children of Yisrael, and say unto them, whatsoever he be of the house of Yisrael, or of the strangers in Yisrael, that will offer his oblation for all his vows, and for all his free will offerings, which they will offer unto Yahuwah for an ascending smoke offering. Ye shall offer at your own will a male without blemish of the cattle, of the sheep, or of the goats. And whatsoever has a blemish, that shall ye not offer, for it shall not be acceptable for you. And whosoever offers a sacrifice of peace offerings unto Yahuwah to accomplish his vow, or free will offering in cattle or sheep, it shall be perfect to be accepted. There shall be no blemish therein.
I got a question. All right. Listen, I know we're not doing this. We're not bringing goats and sheep and stuff like that today. But my question is, are we still offering blemishing sacrifices to the Most High? And if so, what does that look like?
Come on now. That's a good one.
Because I just don't want you, we don't want you to just think of just the cattle.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like, because we're not under
cattle,
there, we don't do that now. But now, what do you think are blemishes to the Most High?
Because now he wants us like a living sacrifice. Yeah. Not a living like you go in there alive and kill yourself and you dead. No.
Right now. Because then
you staying alive.
Right. This ain't no video game, okay?
What are you offering to Yahweh?
What does that look like, Auntie? Auntie, so she says half-hearted praise. Let's take that a little further. Paint a picture for me. What does that look like? You know, half-hearted praise. Because when I think of that, because every time I think of praise, I think of singing. But we all know that praising isn't just singing.
It's a lifestyle.
It's a lifestyle. It's a conversation. It's everything. So if I even if I had the ability to sing and I'd be like, you know what? I don't feel like singing, but I'm going to sing, I love you, Yah.
That's definitely a blemish.
And I lift my heart. Blemish.
Blemish.
If you don't take that lame, blemish.
Blemish. For sure.
All the way. Businesses that you ain't sought the Most High for. And all of a sudden you done made yourself a business. And just said, oh, this is for you. But you didn't even ask if this was in my will for you.
That's
Blemish.
A good one. That's a good one.
Blemish.
Yeah.
Let me see. Don't talk the talk, but walk the walk.
Okay.
Absolutely. Okay. Let me see. Melly Mel said, my, what shall I render? What shall I give? Yeah, like when we think about things like that, if you have the ability to write, you just writing anything just to get it done. Blemish. Blemish.
Yeah. And right now he's talking about a free will offering. So you're giving it because you want to. So he said, but don't give me nothing crazy. Don't give me nothing half-hearted. No blemishes, no. And again, that doesn't mean you have to be free from sin. I mean,
That's
you
impossible.
know what I mean. Like you can make a mistake.
Right?
Yeah, right.
But being intentional.
Be intentional. Yes.
And I don't mean that like how everybody has made that popular. Like he's intentional. Oh, I'm living my life intentionally.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, like really doing your best to be aware. You know what I'm saying? Like the things that you can do. The things that you cannot do.
Right.
And not putting yourself in situations to where you're like, well, I ran out of time, so here you go.
Yeah.
Blemish.
Yeah.
The fact that the fact that we went and like, oh, snap, Father, forgive me. We didn't pray. That was almost a whole blemish.
Yep.
Thinking we just gonna go ahead and just do it anyway.
Yeah.
Blemish. All right, let's go ahead.
Okay.
Y'all get the point.
Yes. 22. Blind or broken or maimed or having a running sore or scurvy or scabs, he shall not offer of these unto Yahuwah, nor make an offering by fire of them unto the altar unto Yahuwah. Either a bullock or a ram that has anything superfluous or lacking in his parts, that may you offer for a free will offering. But for a vow, it shall not be accepted. You shall not offer unto Yahuwah that which is bruised, or crushed, or broken, or cut. Neither shall you make any offering thereof in your land.
Okay. real quick. We're on chapter 22, verse 20.
We're about to read 25.
25. Real quick, y'all see he's so stern about what the people are to give him. Do you think he lowered his standards?
Right.
He did
Right.
not.
Mm-hmm.
The requirements that he has put on the people, he has put on your heart.
Right.
Don't bring me none of this and think I'm going to accept it.
Right. Can't just come to me any kind of way. Because what would happen is people would be like, oh, that poor little lamb, it's not going to live anyway. Just give it to Yahuwah.
Right. And then there you go. You disrespect the creator of all things.
Took his name in vain.
There you go. He requires the same kind of, he means what he means back then and he means it today.
Yes.
Don't bring me anything and think I'm supposed to bless it.
Yeah, don't be Cain.
Right. Don't disregard the things that I've given you.
Right.
Your gifts, your understanding, your ability to walk, okay? Your ability to have speech. Don't disregard any of that. Use it in my name.
Yes. Yes. Okay, verse 25. Neither from a stranger's hand shall ye offer the bread of your Elohim of any of these, because their corruption is in them, and blemishes be in them, they shall not be accepted for you. Whoa. Okay. He said, don't take something from a stranger and then I want yours.
Ooh wee.
Don't go, ooh, somebody brought me some fruitcake.
Ooh wee.
I'm going to give it to my neighbor down the street because they hungry.
Oh, or if someone asks you like to sing and you be like, oh, you know what? And they literally put this person on their heart to say, okay, I need you to tell her to sing. And that person says, oh, no. Have Sister Jameson do it. She got a good voice.
Yeah.
No, I literally told you to sing. I told you to say this. Why are you telling them to say it? No, I won't take it.
Yeah.
I won't take it.
Yeah, that's a hard one too to do because sometimes you be like,
cringe. I'm like, ooh, you want to do that? Can he verify that with me, please? Can I get the little blue check next to that? You want me to do what, Father?
Right.
I just want to make sure.
I want to make sure I heard that right.
Right. Now you can do that. You can get clarity.
Verse 26. And Yahuwah spoke unto Moshe, saying, when a bullock or a sheep or a goat is brought forth, then it shall be 7 days under the dam. And from the 8th day and thenceforth it shall be accepted for an offering made by fire unto Yahuwah. And whether it be cow or ewe, I believe is a baby lamb, he shall not kill it and her young both in one day. And when ye will offer a sacrifice of thanksgiving unto Yahuwah, offer it at your own will. On the same day it shall be eaten up. Ye shall leave none of it until the morrow. I am Yahuwah. Therefore shall ye guard my commandments and do them. I am Yahuwah. Neither shall ye profane my holy name, but I will be hallowed or made holy among the children of Yisrael. I am Yahuwah, which hallow you, that brought you out of the land of Mitzrayim to be your Elohim. I am Yahuwah. Look how many times he said that.
I am yours.
Yours.
As long as you were happy.
Yes.
Because one thing I'm not going to do is force my present on you.
Right.
I am yours as long as you want me to be. I will never force myself upon you. I'm yours, though. I've already made you sanctified. He declared it back then. All you have to do is just walk it out with him.
Yes.
And the little things that need to fall off from you, they will fall off.
They will fall off.
As long as you're not trying to hide that you got it.
Right.
Oh, I got this flaw.
You
I don't
have
want nobody
to want
see it. You gotta
want to be clean from it.
But he already declared you to be sanctified. He already declared you to be holy. All you have to do is continue to hold his hands, and the chains and everything else that is not like him, that does not line up with his Torah, they will eventually fall off.
Eventually, you're going to learn something. You're going to hear something. Someone's going to say something to you, and you're going to go, whoa, I didn't even know that. Let me let it go.
Yep.
Got to be willing to let it go.
Because he's yours.
Okay. Chapter 23. And Yahuwah spoke unto Moshe, saying, Speak unto the children of Yisrael, and say unto them concerning the feasts of Yahuwah, which ye shall proclaim to be holy assemblies. Even these are my feasts. Okay? 6 days shall work be done, but the 7th day is the Shabbat of rest, a holy assembly. Ye shall do no work therein. It is the Shabbat of Yahuwah in all your dwellings. Notice which one he said first.
What? He didn't say Passover?
Nope.
He didn't say the tabernacle?
Nope.
He didn't say that. He said the Shabbat.
The Shabbat.
Out of everything, where is your mind?
He said, first I need you to get that straight.
Just like when listen, I'll be
Just
beating
like
up
in Egypt. Remember?
Yes, I did. He restored through Moses.
Yes.
Through Moshe, he restored the what? Shabbat. He could have
very first thing he did.
First thing he could have did. He could have gave them less hours to work, but he gave them the Shabbat. Same thing. He did not mention none of the other feast days. He said the Shabbat is the first thing that you need to honor. Yep.
All this other stuff is not coming out until they're about to leave. That's when they did Passover, and everything else is your Passover, you left, and then everything else.
So that doesn't mean if you stub your third toe, and if you have a local assembly, I don't know who I'm talking to, like that, but who watching. But if you have your local assembly, because you stub your third toe, that don't mean I don't feel like it because my toe hurt.
Yeah. Better limp on.
You better limp on and put that car in drive and go and assemble with your assembly.
Yes.
We cannot make the Shabbat a light thing. It is not a light thing. The Shabbat is something way more important, but everything else is important as well.
Yes.
But he put the Shabbat up here.
Remember, that was the term of that creation.
Absolutely.
That's the foundation.
That's the foundation.
Shabbat is part of the foundation.
And oh my God, the heavens is open.
Yes.
And out of all, I don't know how many angels he got. He has
millions.
Probably. And I don't know how many classes of angels he has.
Right.
But out of all that he has, because that's his business, and if he wanted us to know, he'll let us know.
Yes.
But out of all that he has, he only allowed 2 classes of angels to be a part of the Shabbat. And out of the 2 classes of angels, he sent an invitation.
Right.
Sent a whole invitation.
Right.
Okay.
Yes.
It wasn't standard. It was express.
Yeah.
He gave it to you real quick. Amazon Prime didn't have nothing on him. Okay.
No.
Sent an express invitation to you, seed of Jacob.
Yes.
To be a part. And then we say my toe hurt and we can't make it.
Yeah. Or something crazy.
Or something less. My fingernail broke.
Yeah.
I can't make it.
Yes.
My barbershop didn't line me up. I can't make it.
That's that blemish.
That's that blemish.
Yeah.
No, if you can make it mentally, physically, join in. I don't care if you guys do it on Facebook. If you do it, if you're on Facebook, or if y'all have your own little thing,
Zoom or whatever,
the case, you make it. But you don't make it physically. You make it mentally there. Let your body and your mind line up.
Be there.
And be present because he's present. And you have the nerve to ask of him something that you need to be done.
Yes.
I think you should want to be present.
Yes. You would want to be.
You would want to be.
You would want to be. Yeah, and that's so today I was I don't know why Ruach was making me listening to these people. They was working my nerves. They really were. But it was people, the Ashkenazis, trying to prove that. I mean, they weren't even trying to prove. Well, let's just put it, they were trying to prove that they're the chosen people. And I was listening to all this stuff that they've been saying like through the years, because they've been being questioned about it for a long time.
Wow.
But we didn't know that. But
Right.
now it's like mainstream because a bunch of us is woke. But they would never talk. Not one of them mentioned the Shabbat. Not one. They was coming at it with all kind of things, and I was like, "Well, why are you making me listen to this?
Yeah.
Like, I don't want to hear this. This is crazy." But they really have no proof.
None.
They can just say a whole bunch of words, and we the chosen people, and everybody's gonna be our slave, and that ain't even according to Torah.
Right.
It's like, it's in the Torah, everybody gonna be our slave. It's also in the Torah about all the curses.
Right. Absolutely.
And where those at? You ain't saying nothing about nothing like what you're. And then one guy even brought up, how y'all living in that land that got the second most skin cancer in the world? He said, yeah, how you living in a land that's yours and you can't stand the heat?
Right. And isn't your origin supposed to be where you're not?
He said, how you from there? How you go through all them years in the wilderness? And right now y'all would die. And then he put up some temperature it was and how the Israelis was like couldn't take the heat.
Wow. Listen, Auntie Kim, she says no matter what, they don't line up with the book. She also says how we leave with color, okay, and come back pale.
Bam.
How we leave melanated and come back lacking, deficient.
Yep. It was crazy. I was like, okay, if I gotta listen to it.
Hey, it's making sense though.
Yeah.
Because you're gonna need that conversation.
Yes, exactly. That's what I said. I must gonna need this. Yeah.
Because I know do you guard the Shabbat?
Yeah.
That's why I'm telling you. That's why he tells y'all to guard it, because if you don't guard it, you guys will start making light of it. Oh, I don't have to go today.
Making excuses.
Oh, I got a headache. Oh, I need to cook. You start making excuses as why you can't, and that's not guarding it.
Right.
That means that Hasatan, without even you knowing, unconsciously just stole it.
Yeah.
He just stole it. The moment you start bringing excuses, he's in there. Take me like, yeah, go ahead. Tell him you can't go. Tell him you ain't gonna make it. Yeah, you're right. You just joined on Facebook. Yeah, that's good. That's good enough. Even though you can make it.
Yeah. And right now we're talking about people who can make it but just won't put forth the effort. We're not talking about people who legitimately can't make it.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And please understand, when you do make it, you're not showing up for your moray.
Right.
Okay? You're not showing up for the assembly. You're showing up for the Most High Yah, and you're experiencing His presence with your moray and with your assembly. There is a difference.
To hear the word, and we all feed off of each other. And we
all feed off of each other. We all eating good.
Okay, verse 4. So we've already established number 1, Shabbat. All right, verse 4. These are the feasts of Yahuwah, even holy assemblies, which ye shall proclaim in their appointed times. In the 14th day of the first month, at even, is Yahuwah's
Passover.
Is Passover. I never could.
Oh, Pesach.
Yeah, Pesach. What did you say it was?
Listen, I can't say it again. It's gonna be wrong.
Pesach. We're gonna go with Pesach. But it's Passover.
Yes, Dad said yes, right, because it is a sign between Yah and us. Absolutely.
Yes.
Absolutely. And he calls it a sign, and not in Jubilees, but he also do it in Exodus and all different books. But how do we downplay it? The nerve.
Why do you think they're trying so hard to make it another day?
Yes. Y'all, it is a straight slap.
Yeah.
To the Creator face when I'm not saying for those that cannot honor the Shabbat, I'm not saying that. But for those that genuinely just be like, I got a cough and I'm not going to make it.
Yeah. But you'll make it somewhere else.
You'll make it, yes. You'll make it somewhere else. And you'll get better in 45 minutes.
Yep.
But you'll put effort in that thing. but you won't understand. That's why our mind has to shift. You can't look up and see your roof. I know
Yeah.
that's what you physically see,
Mhm.
but you cannot look up and see your roof and say, "Oh, okay, I need to get rid of these popcorn ceilings. It's about time to smooth that out." No, when you look up, you with your the greatest
Make that
imagination
connection. Yeah.
you have, see heaven open, and all the angels, not all, but the two classes that's a part of it, is
Mhm.
praising, and they're coming down just like in Adam and Adam and
Yeah.
Kuah.
Yep.
They were singing and praising and coming down, and that's what they're doing today. But when you downplay it, you
Yeah.
you do yourself harm.
Yeah.
You better learn how to guard it. And if you
Yep.
don't, you can always ask the Most High to teach me how to guard. Because he
Yes.
said, and I will teach them the Shabbat.
Yep.
I will. That's what he kept saying. So if you don't know the significance of guarding it, ask your Father who loves you so much
Yes.
to help you to do better with guarding your Shabbat.
Yes.
His Shabbat.
Yes.
That you are invited to express mail. Okay.
Yes. Okay. Verse 5. In the 14th day of the first month at even is Yahuwah's Passover. And on the 15th day of the same month is the feast of Matzah. So that's the unleavened bread. Unto Yahuwah. 7 days you shall eat matzata, or unleavened bread. In the first day ye shall have a holy assembly. Ye shall do no servile work therein, but ye shall offer an offering made by fire unto Yahuwah 7 days. And in the 7th day is a holy assembly. Ye shall do no servile work therein. And this is where everybody, like I said, I think I said this before, where everybody gets messed up. That's why he said, okay, remember the Shabbat is first.
Yes, it
That's
is.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, Shabbat.
Mm-hmm.
He said, but I'm going to give you some feast days that inside of these feast days, you are to treat it as if it's Shabbat.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm not telling you to start the count all over. That for like let's say the 14th day is on a Wednesday, but that don't mean with the
They have a Talmud. That's the government. I'm not sure. I missed it when you missed it.
who wrote it?
Auntie Linda.
Okay.
Nishan says that's true. At Linda, sad.
All they need to do is memorize the Talmud and they good. They
That's
got to
very
do
true.
nothing else. Yeah.
And we see a lot of people coming up.
Yeah.
You go for it. Deception is deception. I'll tell you that.
Verse 7. In the first day ye shall have a holy assembly. Ye shall do no servile work therein, but ye shall offer an offering made by fire unto Yahuwah 7 days. In the 7th day is a holy assembly. Ye shall do no servile work therein. And Yahuwah spoke unto Moshe, saying, Speak unto the children of Yisrael, and say unto them, When ye are come into the land which I give unto you, and shall reap the harvest thereof, then ye shall bring a sheaf of the first fruits of your harvest unto the priests. And ye shall wave the sheaf before Yahuwah to be accepted for you. On the morrow after the Shabbat, the priest shall wave it. And ye shall offer that day, when ye wave the sheaf, a he lamb without blemish of the first year, for an ascending smoke offering unto Yahuwah. And the oblation thereof shall be 2/10 deals of fine flour, mingled with oil, an offering made by fire unto Yahuwah for a sweet savor. And the drink offering therefore shall be wine, the 4th part of a hin. And ye shall eat neither bread, nor parched grain, nor green ears, until the selfsame day that ye have brought an offering unto your Elohim. It shall be a statute forever throughout your generations in all your dwellings. So it says, if you're a farmer and you grow things, your first thing you reap, you bring that to me. Don't eat nothing else. Let's say, I don't know, it's grape picking time. bring me the first part, however much I say bring. You bring it to me. Then you can go back and pick the other grapes. And you can eat them. Mine's is off the top.
Yep.
And remember, there was also the rule that you couldn't reap the corners. So Yahuwah said, mine is off the top, and then leave the corners for the poor, and you get everything else.
I love it. I love it because I feel like it's so important to understand his tone, his attitude towards his people. Like he loves us so much that the order is set in place for a reason, especially because we all know that he's coming back. So we shouldn't expect to see nothing different.
Right.
Because we've heard his tone. We know he doesn't play. So don't expect nothing different when he does come back. He's the same back then as he is today.
Yeah.
But he's coming back.
Yes. And remember, when he makes us rulers over the land and judges, this is what we're going to have to go by. Because it's going to be people born during that millennial kingdom.
Right.
When we're all sitting on those thrones judging, it's going to be people being born. These are their rules. These are the rules. Make sure they eat. Community minded. Make sure they eat. Don't get to tripping. Acting crazy.
And that's how you know the people ain't the people. Okay?
Right.
It's a dead giveaway.
They the
most selfish people.
They really are.
Very self-centered. Okay?
Yeah.
All about them. You know that's how you know.
Yeah. And now that's one of the things one of them was saying, like, we're the ones that's supposed to set the moral law, and we're people supposed to look at us for the moral law. And I'm like, but you built Hollywood.
How's that moral?
That's the most immoral place
ever.
Like ever. Like, really?
And how are you? There? You're not even the tail. You don't even know what it's like to be the tail.
Nope.
How are you the people?
Yeah.
You've never been the tail a day of your life.
Yeah.
You are part of money.
Yes. You have never done anything moral.
Not it.
Okay, verse 15. And ye shall count unto you from the morrow after the Shabbat, from the day that you brought the sheaf of the wave offering, 7 Shabbats. Okay. 7 Sabbaths.
Wait, so we're gonna have to start this part over. So I'm sorry, guys. Says y'all might have to repeat the scripture at another time. They really mess it up. They start cutting off at 6 and 4. They still fooling with it.
Okay, is that for everybody or
everybody? Yeah, she says, yeah, Linda says the same. Carolyn says she had to log out and come back in. Oh, no, that was Auntie Kim said that. Auntie Carolyn didn't say it. She said they don't want us to learn about these feast days. Yes, and Auntie she says yes. It started again as soon as you started reading.
What you say?
Wow. Okay, well, let's start from 23 and 4. These are the feasts.
Okay. Hey. Constant review is a student glue.
Oh, I like that.
Somebody in our church used to say that. Verse 4. We're going to go back. 23 and 4. These are the feasts of Yahuwah, even holy assemblies, which ye shall proclaim in their appointed times. In the 14th day of the first month at even is Yahuwah's Pesach, or Passover. And on the 15th day of the same month is the feast of Matzah, or unleavened bread, unto Yahuwah. 7 days you must eat matzah, or unleavened bread. In the first day ye shall have a holy assembly. Ye shall do no servile work therein, but ye shall offer an offering made by fire unto Yahuwah 7 days. And the 7th day is a holy assembly. Ye shall do no servile work therein. And Yahuwah spoke unto Moshe, saying, Speak unto the children of Yisrael, and say unto them, When ye are come into the land, which I give unto you, and shall reap the harvest thereof, then ye shall bring a sheaf of the first fruits of your harvest unto the priest. And he shall wave the sheaf before Yahuwah to be accepted for you. On the morrow after the Shabbat, the priest shall wave it. And ye shall offer that day, when ye wave the sheaf, a he lamb without blemish of the first year, for an ascending smoke offering unto Yahuwah. And the oblation thereof shall be 2/10 deals of fine flour with oil, an offering made by fire unto Yahuwah for a sweet savor. And the drink offering thereof shall be of wine, and the fourth part of a hin. And ye shall eat neither bread, nor parched grain, nor green ears, until the selfsame day that ye have brought an offering unto Yahuwah. Unto your Elohim. It shall be a statute forever throughout your generations in all your dwellings. And that's what we're just talking about. Yahuwah gets it first. So when you go to clearing your fields, bring me mine first, and then you can go back and eat it. But leave the corners for the poor. Hope. And it says throughout your generations, be a statute forever throughout your generations and all your dwellings. So basically saying, I don't care what kind of business you got. The first, people put their first dollar on the wall.
Yeah.
Ain't even yours.
Yeah. The first, oh wow, that's good to know. That's good to keep everything into perspective.
Yeah. Ain't even yours.
Dad says perhaps not to trim the corners of the beard was a reminder not to cut the corners of the field. That is really, really good.
Maybe it could be. Could be a reminder. Yes.
That is really good.
Yeah. Because we stiff-necked and hard-headed. Right. Like we forgot stuff. You ain't forgot.
You ain't forgot. You just don't want to do it.
Okay, verse 15. And ye shall count unto you from the morrow after the Shabbat, from the day that you brought the sheaf of the wave offering, 7 Shabbats. So 7 times 7 is 49. Shall be complete, even unto the morrow after, what is 7 times 7? Wait. Let me make sure I got them. Yeah.
Yeah, it's 49.
Yeah. Even unto the morrow after the 7th Sabbath shall ye number 50 days. And ye shall offer a renewed oblation unto Yahuwah. Ye shall bring out of your habitations 2 wave loaves of 2/10 deals. They shall be of fine flour. They shall be baken with leaven. They are the first fruits unto Yahuwah. Oh. And ye shall offer with the bread 7 lambs without blemish of the first year, and 1 young bullock, and 2 rams. They shall be for an ascending smoke offering unto Yahuwah, with their oblation and their drink offerings, even an offering made by fire, a sweet savor unto Yahuwah. Then ye shall sacrifice 1 kid of the goats for a sin offering, and 2 lambs of the first year for a sacrifice of peace offerings. And the priest shall wave them with the bread of the first fruits for a wave offering before Yahuwah with the 2 lambs. They shall be holy to Yahuwah for the priests. And ye shall proclaim on the selfsame day that it be a holy assembly unto you. Ye shall do no servile work therein. It shall be a statute forever in all your dwellings throughout your generations. And when ye reap the harvest of your land, ye shall not make clean riddance of the corners of your fields when you reap. Neither shall you gather any gleaning of your harvest. You shall leave them unto the poor and to the stranger. I am Yahuwah Elohim.
Okay, so listen, we have questions. Okay, we have a question. Auntie Carolyn, she says, how does that translate in modern life? The first fruits.
If you're we'll start with the easy one. If you're a farmer, it means your first fruits. Now, bringing it to Yahuwah, I think it depends. Like, how do you bring first? Because it's not the same. I ain't got no priest to give it to. It could be you give it to the homeless. You could give it to charity. And by that, I mean a real charity. Check out your charities, because Yahuwah knows some of the charities I done give to in the past. I'll be like, one of them being Doctors Without Borders. I'll be like, if I'd have known that, they wouldn't have got no $20 out of each one of my darn paychecks, poisoning my people. So it's things. So it depends on whatever.
That's
whatever
to the needy.
Yeah, whatever you have. Like if you own a business, give some of that to the needy.
Your community.
Yeah, your be community minded. Or what does someone in your assembly need something?
Yeah.
Just make sure it ain't for you. I put it that way. It ain't yours.
Yeah.
Because he said the least that you do for one of mine, you're doing it for me. Because we, of course, yes, we live in a whole kind of new age. So make sure the assembly is covered.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. So I'll say that's kind of what it looks like. Like if you own a business, all that.
That is so good. And please bring on more questions.
Yes.
She says, okay, Auntie Kim says, okay, now I know what to do for my first harvest this season. Thank you. And Auntie Carolyn says, thank you.
But is Kim a farmer? Who, Kim, what you do, girl?
No, Kim was an ex-chef. Auntie Carolyn from Detroit asked the question.
That's right. I forgot she was the chef. She gonna be cooking. Where you live? Looks at me trying to take the needy people clothes, see blemish. I probably would have choked on it.
Oh, she said, but she does have a garden. Yeah.
Oh,
so
okay.
You can.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep. You can give it to like a kitchen, or you can cook yourself. You're a chef. You can cook and invite people to some place and they can eat.
Yeah, it's like the girl, like High on the Hog, that episode on Netflix. That woman has a garden. She's a chef, and she cooks and she invites her community to come and sit fresh greens and stuff like that.
It could be something like that.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay, verse 23. And Yahuwah spoke unto Moshe, saying, speak unto the children of Yisrael, saying, in the 7th month, so now we've just did Passover, unleavened bread, first fruits, and Pentecost. Pentecost is that 50th day. Now we're going to get into the second half of the feast in the second part of the year. Like, I think it's like around October when these start. Correct me if I'm wrong, Moray. In the 7th month, in the first day of the month, shall ye have a Shabbat, a memorial of a blowing of shofars. That's the trumpets.
Yeah, the trumpets. If I had
tell you,
I would have told you.
Yeah. When that Feast of Trumpets come along, we be in there like, trust me, them shofars, they are not easy.
No.
You have to do it a certain kind of way, or you get no sounds.
That says from September. It starts September and then goes forward. Okay. But yes, and you can buy. I bought my shofar on Amazon, and it works great.
Yeah, I actually went to the Jewish store.
Right.
It had everything in there. It had every religion. Like, really?
Right.
Y'all the people, but you mixing it up.
Okay.
Yeah, all right.
That's that movement.
And they was mixing it up too. They had like the lady witches and I was like,
that's that. What is that? Ecumenical movement.
Yeah,
that shift where all the religions is inviting.
They in that store.
Yeah. But yeah, listen. Our little sister Ashley, she says, thank you as well. I was always told to put it in the church. Yeah, everybody with our first, our first fruits. Absolutely. I think we all have, girl. But once I was free, my pockets was too.
Yeah, because who's benefited? Now, don't get me wrong. If you belong to one of those rare
assembly ones,
assemblies, that really are going to use that money for the poor, have at it. But come on, we all know what usually happens.
They're very rare.
They're very
out
rare.
There, but they're rare.
Yeah, they're very rare. Yeah. Okay. Verse 26. And Yahweh spoke unto Moshe, saying, also on the 10th day of this 7th month is Yom Capernaum. That's the Day of Atonement.
Okay.
It shall be a holy assembly unto you, and ye shall afflict your souls, and offer an offering made by fire unto Yahuwah. And ye shall do no work in that same day, for it is Yom Capernaum, for the Day of Atonement, to make an atonement for you before Yahuwah Elohim. For whatsoever soul it be that shall not be afflicted in that same day, he shall be cut off from among his people. And whatsoever soul it be that does any work in that same day, the same soul will I destroy from among his people. Ye shall do no manner of work. It shall be a statute forever throughout your generations in all your dwellings. And it shall be unto you a Shabbat of rest, and ye shall afflict your souls in the 9th day of the month at evening. From evening unto evening shall you celebrate your Shabbat.
How thoughtful.
Now, afflict your souls don't mean, like, I know a lot of us have seen in movies where they make like the little whip and you go, that's not your soul, boo.
That's your flesh.
That's your flesh. It means do without something fast.
Yes.
Do something that matters.
Mm-hmm.
Give up something that matters.
Willingly.
That you're going to miss. If you can't give, because remember all these feast days point to Mashiach. Mm-hmm. Yahuwah gave us a part of himself.
Yes,
his son, his Yaqid. You think that didn't hurt him?
Yes.
You think that didn't hurt? Watching all that they did to him for us, and we can't even give up a cupcake? Really? Mm. So what do you do without something that matters? Now, I could say I'll do without chitlins. Whoop-de-doo. I don't even like chitlins.
Right. I don't even eat chitlins.
Okay? Blemish.
Right. There you go. Because our whole life is a sacrifice to him.
Yes.
But if we don't identify those things when we have an opportunity to really bring him something of a, like from a healthy standpoint, the best of the best.
Yes.
Like for me, if I was like, okay, it's easy for me to miss a meal. Okay. It's easy for me. So that wouldn't be afflicting. Fasting from food would not be afflicting my soul. Okay. I'm good with eating once or maybe once and a half a day. Okay. I'm good. So that wouldn't be nothing for me. Tell me to start watching my Korean dramas for a whole week. Now, listen, that may be something like, but you know, they drop an episode every Sunday. To me, that would be like, ooh, okay, Father, let's go. Because I'll be staying on them. You know what I'm saying?
She
whatever.
Korean dramas.
I do. Listen, Inazio, okay? But whatever that is that afflict you. This is right. That afflicts his soul.
Yeah. Yes. And it's different for everybody
else. Yeah, it's individual, your soul. So I can't make my affliction your affliction.
Right.
I can't say, well, I'm staying away from TV. You should stay away from TV. No, that's my affliction.
Yeah, that's your problem.
That's you. That's me.
Yeah.
I can't put what he told me to do on you.
Right.
I can't tell you, put your plate away because I put my forks and spoons away.
Yeah.
No, ma'am, sit down. No, sir, sit down. And ask the Most High, what do you want me to do?
Yes. What do you have to get up that you're going to need to depend on him for you to make it through?
Yeah.
Like, oh, I'm so tempted. Yeah, help me. I'm going to go pray. I'm going to go get my word so I won't do this. Because right about now, I would be doing such and such.
Yes.
Whether it's eating, whether it's watching something, whether it's playing golf. I don't care what it is.
Yeah.
Whatever afflicts, like you said, his soul.
Yep, individual. Because our whole life is about guidance. That's what we see. He's doing all these things so he can direct you, lead you, guide you. And the whole thing is to lean on him.
Yeah. So you hear his voice. You learn how to hear his voice.
Oh, he says, no, Hamashiach suffering afflicted Yahweh's soul. Yes,
Yeah, that's
it
what I
did.
meant to say. Did I say it the other way
No,
around?
I think I said it wrong.
Oh.
And then, yeah. But when you was talking about was it hurting him, don't you think it hurted him?
Yeah.
That afflicted his soul, seeing his son
Right.
being, crucified for our sake.
Yes.
It afflicted his soul.
And he's perfectly innocent.
Absolutely.
We ain't even innocent.
Nah, without a
Yeah.
doubt. But yeah, everything that we're doing in our life is to lean and depend on him. When we are afflicted on ourselves, we're no longer saying, hey, I'm not in control. I'm willingly leaning on you, waiting to hear from you. And that's what he wants. Put the focus back on him.
Yes.
Because we're going to go. I mean, we all know that we're in the wilderness now.
Yeah.
But we're physically going to be in a wilderness where you have to rely on your relationship, where you got to know, oh, that's him speaking. We're going to get to that day. That day is coming. So we have to learn how to be like, oh, well, I'm okay. Okay, this is different. I don't have a TV, but that's okay. Yeah. This is different. Father, what we have to learn how to lean on him. We say we lean on him, but even in scary moments, we really got to learn how to lean on him.
Yep. Okay. This is good stuff.
It is.
Verse 33. And Yahuwah spoke unto Moshe, saying, speak unto the children of Yisrael, saying, the 15th, that's 15. The 15th day of this 7th month shall be the feast of Sukkot. For 7 days unto Yahuwah. And that's the Feast of Tabernacles. So it lasts for 7 days. On the first day shall be a holy assembly. Ye shall do no servile work therein. 7 days ye shall offer an offering made by fire unto Yahuwah. On the 8th day shall be a holy assembly unto you, and ye shall offer an offering made by fire unto Yahuwah. It is a solemn assembly, and ye shall do no servile work therein. These are the feasts of Yahuwah, which he shall proclaim to be holy assemblies, to offer an offering made by fire unto Yahuwah, an ascending smoke offering, and an oblation, a sacrifice, and drink offerings, everything upon his day. Beside the Shabbats, and notice that is plural because inside of each of these.
It's generations too.
Of Yahuwah, and beside your gifts, and beside all your vows, and beside all your freewill offerings which you give unto Yahuwah. Also, in the 15th day of the 7th month, when ye have gathered in the fruit of the land, ye shall keep a feast unto Yahuwah 7 days. On the first day shall be a Shabbat, and on the 8th day shall be a Shabbat. And ye shall take you of the first day of the boughs of goodly trees, branches of palm trees, and the boughs of thick trees and willows of the brook. And ye shall rejoice before Yahuwah Elohim 7 days. And ye shall keep it a feast unto Yahuwah 7 days in the year. It shall be a statute forever in your generations. Ye shall celebrate it in the 7th month. Ye shall dwell in Sukkot or tabernacles or tents. 7 days. All that are Yisrael born shall dwell in Sukkot. That your generations may know that I made the children of Yisrael to dwell in Sukkot when I brought them out of the land of Mitzrayim. I am Yahuwah Elohim. And Moshe declared unto the children of Yisrael the feast of Yahuwah.
Wow.
So, yeah.
Wow.
Booths. So they're booths. So it looks like, so he's like having them go get trees and boughs. So it looks like some of them are building themselves like little huts. Too.
Yeah,
like little huts.
Yeah. And then I don't know if y'all noticed this, like he's like, make sure this is why he's like, he didn't have to include the children, but it's important because the children have to be able to connect dots.
Yes.
So he's like,
Yes.
I want these children to be around so they can see this. And so not only that they see it, but they understand why you are doing what you're doing.
Yes.
They have to know that I brought them out. I brought them out of Egypt. This is why it's so important to, as much as we can, to orally pass down these
Yes.
stories. Because it's crazy how I didn't know how significant the history of the children of Yasharel and all the things. I didn't know that until my 30s.
Yeah.
That this stuff wasn't really preached about really in depth and taught about. But it's important that we're teaching our children so they understand, oh, I don't want to do that. But they're only saying it because they lack an understanding.
Yeah, they don't know what it looks like.
They don't know what it looks like.
We need to show them what it looks like today. Like, do something. Do something special. Do something. You do it for Santa Claus.
Right.
That day ain't real, no nothing.
Right.
You do it for pagan holidays.
And
do
you was
special
committed
things.
to that.
Yes.
You was committed
do
to that.
The feast day. Do something special so they know this is the day that's set apart.
Absolutely. Because these are the things that's going to get them through. This is the stuff that you said, train up a child.
Yes. In the way
that he should go. So when he get older, he will not depart from it. Because them stories are in him. Them stories is in the children. So even when they try to come back, something in their spirit gonna be pulling them back, yanking them back. Like, no, I can't go this far. It's even if they try to go further, something in their spirit is going to pull them back because guess what? It's been in them. You guys poured into your children. You've made sure they asked questions. You made sure they understood the importance of why you were doing, why we're doing the Shabbat. Why, and we don't get it right all the time because we as adults are just learning and coming into this kind of truth. But as much as you can, we can go ahead and seek the Most High and say, hey, how do you, or however you, Father, however you talk to him, but I'd be like, hey, Father, look, listen. And he be listening because he be sometimes wanting me to shut up. But listen, that's not my point. But my thing is, we need to make sure that our children understand the significance of this because they're going to be parents.
Yes.
If it's in Yah's will. We can't look at our children like, oh yeah, he's 10. He's such a handsome little boy. I don't look at none of my children like that. Okay. Me personally, don't look at my children as, oh, he's 5, he's 6. I've always looked ahead. That's just been my mindset. I've always looked ahead. I've always saw if you have a son, you don't have just a little boy right now. There is a boy, there's a teenager, or as my son says, a tweenager, and then a teenager, and then a young adult, and then a man, and then there is a husband, and then there's a father, there is. So you have all those stages in life to do as much as you can to train them up. So when they come up, they bear the fruits that you like. Okay, that's what I wanted to see.
It's in them.
That's what I wanted to see. Same with your little girl. She's not just a little girl. Okay, we always say princess. Yes, but guess what? She got to learn how to be a queen too.
Yes. Yes.
You got she's a duchess if you want to go there, but she's a little girl. Yes, that's true. But in this little girl, just like when she came, she didn't come off as she was a baby, right?
Right.
But you saw the stages. There's stages in these children's lives that we have to do our best to prepare them in as much as we can.
Yep.
And thank Yah that we have help and he has a community around us. Because listen, I be calling her all the time. Listen, they brought a whole community. Listen, my children is with their parents. What we're doing here, community minded, right? But all these things is so we can bear the fruit, so we can hope that our children will bring up the fruit that we pass down, even if they're older. They're watching our conversation, which we learn. Conversation's not just talking. Our lifestyle. That can also bring up fruits too. So don't think, well, my children are grown, so they're grown. Listen, don't lose faith. If your lifestyle is changing, guess what? Kids, they take notes, whether they tell you or not.
Yep, they take
notes. When they know, oh, she used to go off. She ain't going off. Oh, daddy used to cuss him out. He ain't cussing them out. He ain't drinking no more. He ain't smoking. What's going on? They taking notes. Don't be discouraged because you have grown children. He still have a call to your child's life. Be encouraged. Don't be discouraged. Okay? But everything we need to make sure as much as we can if the children is not in the home, you can still show them by your lifestyle.
Yes.
You can say, "Hey, listen, on the Shabbat, I can't go nowhere. Oh,
it's
I
the
know,
best way.
I can't do it." And you know who showed me that? She did a good. I'm putting you on the spot. She did a good example of this because her daughter. Listen, that's your daughter. She was having a baby shower, a baby
that's
shower.
definitely my daughter.
Yeah, that's her daughter. So she was having a baby shower, and the baby shower landed on the Shabbat.
Mm-hmm.
She said, "Oh, I don't know if you want me to be there, but I can't make it. Maybe after, when the sun is down, I can make it. But unless we can shift this on a Sunday
to the next day,
I'm not going to be there." That's her whole daughter.
Mm-hmm.
That she told her she was for a baby shower, welcoming the baby.
Mm-hmm.
She told her, "No,
yeah,
I cannot make it because it's on the Shabbat." That blew me away. I said, wait a minute. I'm not saying I hold her up here. I don't, y'all. I'm not saying I hold Auntie Shelly on here. I don't.
So y'all know, that was hard to do. That's hard to do.
I was shocked.
To your child. That's hard to do.
I said
because I know there was no way she was going to be happy with that. Me not there? Oh no.
I said, wow. And listen, let me go ahead and tell on myself. I had the nerve to go to a baby shower. Was it a baby shower? A welcoming something. Oh, yes, it was a baby shower. Yeah. On the Shabbat. But my mind said, well, I can, that's how Hasatan do. You can zoom in. Mm-hmm. Let me tell you, it was not a great experience. Okay, I wasted gas, time, and I could have spent that gas and time with my assembly family. It is not, and I was so convicted. I said, we can't do that. We cannot do that. I meet people sundown on Sabbath. Mm-hmm. I'll meet you at 7:00. Yeah. That's how important it is.
To guard it.
She was willing to turn her daughter's baby shower down. And it wasn't easy.
It wasn't.
And it was beautiful, though.
Yeah, it was.
It was beautiful. It really was.
Actually, I think it turned out better because we had your help.
Yes.
And we had my help. And you can see she
needed the help. It's so important, you all, to put the Shabbat where it needs. So we have to shift the Shabbat to, oh, that's just Saturday. It's not Saturday. It is not Saturday. It is the Shabbat where he sent an invitation to you. And you owe it to freely show up mentally and physically. Not just your name on a Zoom or a Facebook, I'm here.
Yeah, you have to be there. You
need to be there. Because what's in you, somebody needs to hear. Because this is where we commune, we learn together, we pull and learn from each other. What's in you, somebody, and if you're not there, we don't get it, so we lack.
Yeah. There was something you were supposed to contribute.
Everybody's contributing something. No one is bigger than anybody. No one is wiser than anybody. Everybody's on the same playing field.
Yep.
The Shabbat is an appointment. It goes back. Aaron, where are you? Oh no, Adam, where are you?
I'm here. Where you at?
Where are you? Where are you?
Yeah.
Maya today. He is not playing about the Shabbat. And if anything, if y'all get anything from it, he definitely wants you to know that he sent an invitation to you. So show up on the Shabbat. So he's not looking around and asking a question that he knows the answer to. Because trust me, he didn't ask Adam because he didn't know.
Right. Because he knew where he at.
He knew where he was, but he was out of place.
Yeah.
Mentally and physically. Let me see. That is the heart of Yah. That's what Dad said. And I agree 1,002%. Mm-hmm. Auntie Melly Mel says, in the recent Biden administration closing the case of the murder of Emmett Till, they were referred to him as Mr. Till, a 14-year-old boy or 14-year-old child.
Closing the case? What, it was still open?
Listen, I don't even know.
Unless they put that lady in jail, it ain't closed.
They didn't.
Ain't no statute of limitations on murder, and that was murder.
Facts.
So they did nothing.
Auntie Shawnee says, I'm with you, Shelly. Between Yah and this world, I choose Yah. Absolutely. But know that the enemy's going to come for that choice, okay?
Yes.
So he going to try you.
And he gonna hit you where it hurt.
He sure is. He gonna try you, and so you gotta guard that choice that you said you're making. Auntie, our little sister says, I went to a party Friday and haven't been the same. Listen, we don't get it right all the time, but trust me, I understand.
Yes.
Because sometimes I be forgetting. I have to shift my mind. Say sundown Friday, it's the Shabbat. We're entering into the Shabbat.
Yes.
So even then, I know like I have to not make. Yeah, and sometimes if I'm not careful, I'll be out. So it's very intentional, and I get that, Ashley. I get it. But you know what? Forgive yourself.
Let it go.
And move forward.
Ask for repentance, move on, because remember those he loves after we chastise.
Yes.
Expect not to have a good time.
Right.
If you are really his child, expect not to have a good time.
Girl, we sure didn't.
Going all out, doing all stuff when you know better. Expect not to have a good time.
Absolutely. Yes. Auntie Carolyn says the Messiah said it's okay to do a good thing. How do we distinguish the difference?
I have one. Somebody might have another.
And then you guys can chime in. Listen, we don't have no class today. You're good.
Yeah, I was going to ask you. I don't even know what time it is. Say, for instance, okay, it's a Shabbat. You're not supposed to go shopping. You're not supposed to, really, not supposed to go to restaurants. You're not supposed to be doing all this stuff, right? But say, I don't know, say you went outside to get the newspaper. I don't know, whatever. Or you heard about someone who is literally, maybe they got kids, maybe they don't, but they literally have no food in their house. They're not going to eat that day because they have no food in their house. Maybe they got kids, whatever. What do? Do you go into your cabinets and get them some food and bring it to them? Do you go shopping at the grocery store and get them some food, or do you let them starve?
And now, he allowed you to know, and he allowed you to know it.
And yes. So we all know the last thing is no, because even Messiah said, who gonna know of your sheep that wandered off? You ain't gonna go looking for them on the Shabbat. That's not what I mean. So it could be two answers to that question. You can go in your cabinets if you have something, because sometimes, everything you have, or you may not have anything yourself. In that case, go to the store, buy them what they need for that day. Don't go crazy.
Right.
Buy them what they need for that day so they can eat, and the next day take them back to the grocery store. So do you see? So you're going to make sure that their needs are taken care of. Again, if they naked or if their house is burning down, they ain't got no clothes, whatever.
Like, listen.
As long as it's legit, girl, you better run to Target, Ross, wherever, get them something to put on their back. And then you can take them shopping the next day.
Don't be like, listen, I'll wait till this fire is over after it's the Shabbat. How long do you think this fire gonna set this house on fire? Like, no. Common sense.
Yes. So use that kind of critical thinking. I think they call it. Yeah.
And that's something that I had to learn too, because when we first went, I was like, I ain't going nowhere. And then, but it's different when Yah allows you to understand that someone needs something. Right. And then it's also a reminder to that family and a testimony to that family that, man, Yah remembered me.
Yes.
I didn't even know she knew that I needed food. And Yah remembered me. And now you giving them strength to hold on another day.
Yes. Yes. And they know that Yahuwah cares about them.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
There's times where we tell our children, don't forget that. Did you see how that happened? Do not forget that.
Because remember, Mashiach told us, wait, I got to make sure I get this right. Sabbath was made for man, not man for Shabbat. So Shabbat wasn't created, man wasn't created so you can honor Shabbat. Shabbat was created to give man rest.
Yes.
It was created for us to give us rest and to communicate with Yahuwah, to meet him there. Do you really think he gonna meet you somewhere and you just intentionally letting somebody starve?
Mm.
Don't think so.
And do you think that person who is starving
Mhm.
can mentally enjoy his presence?
Yeah. Say, well, I don't want nothing to do with that Yahweh they serving. Who else you got? And they going on off to Muhammad or somebody
Right.
because they gave them some food.
And Dad says, he says, serving one another doesn't stop on the Sabbath.
Right.
That's right. We
That's a
serve
good one,
one
yes.
another
Yes.
every single day.
Yeah.
If it's the Shabbat, if it's the first day, we're serving one another, whether it's words of encouragement or whatever it may be. We still put ourselves in a position of a servant. You always want to be a servant. Listen.
Yeah.
That's the blessing.
Yeah. Don't pass Shabbat by going to Shabbat, if that makes sense. Like you see somebody on the side of the road, they got a flat tire. I'm gonna be late for Shabbat.
And you got what it
Really?
and you have what they need.
You have what they need. Or they need a jump. I'm gonna be late for Shabbat. Too bad for them. No. You better stop and get them a jump.
That's the thing. If he gave you the
Because
thing
Shabbat
to
is
meet
right
it,
there. Yes.
you can need. There's a reason why you either heard some information, somebody was needing something, and obviously he put it on your heart for a reason. That's why the information got to you and not somebody else.
Right. I hope that answered your question.
My y'all tonight. Because it ain't today no more.
We see a bunch of emojis.
I know. That's exactly Dr. Norwood. Yes. Well.
Yes. Well, at least we got through a chapter.
I think it was just one.
Yeah. 20. We got through 22 and 23.
Oh,
We're actually at the beginning of 24.
Well, listen, at least y'all know we're going to start tomorrow at 6 p.m., not a.m. But with that being said, you all, I know, almost done.
It's funny how we get attached to these books.
Yes.
We get to read
and for the longest, I was like, I ain't reading Leviticus. Right. But I'm so grateful.
Yeah, but we act like it ain't no other book for us to read. Like we act like it's gonna be it's other books.
But I ain't never read that.
Yeah.
Never. And that's so great. Because can't nobody tell me anything different than what I read.
Yeah.
Because I know for myself. Auntie Melly Man, she said, don't be so heavenly minded that we're no earthly good. Girl. Come on, man. Ooh, that's good. All right, y'all. I'm for real. About to say goodbye. Thank y'all so much for tuning in with Story Time. Story Time. Story Time.
Shalom.
Shalom. You get to see it close and personal. Wow, I look like my son when I did that.
He looked like
he looked like me. Yes. Bye, y'all.